What's up, my people? Welcome to the Uncle T Show, baby. Welcome to the Uncle T Show. I have a special guest, and I'm trying to get him up in here. Let me see. His name is Damon Strong, better known for his stage name as Southern Soul Damo. He's adding on him. Please wait. Hold on, please. Seriously connected. Okay, why is it not adding? It says adding. Why don't you drop back down, um, Amo, and come back up? That's what we can do. But anyways, wait till we come back on. How you doing, Brandy? I hope everybody's doing good this morning. I'm trying to bring Southern Soul Damo on to my. Yes, sir. I see that it's not letting you join. I just sent a request. Now see will it let you join. What's up, Southern Soul Damo? What's up, my
What's up
guy?
with it? What's up
No,
with it? How you doing?
I'm doing great, my guy. I'm doing great, man. It's glad to have you on the Uncle T Show, man. Like I told you once yesterday, man, when I heard your song, man, it just made me want to fire up the grill and call everybody up. You know what
I
I mean?
appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Y'all, man, I like to introduce y'all to this is like I said, Southern Soul singer Damo. He has a song called Backyard Barbecue. Can you tell everybody what the song is about?
Man, it's basically just by having a good time with your family and your friends, family reunion vibe, outside.
Yes, sir.
Call them up, like you just said, call them up, get the food on the grill, get the spade game going, a little drink. So just about having a good time.
All right, all right. So you from Mississippi, right?
Yes, sir.
What part of Mississippi?
The Delta, Shelby, Mississippi.
How's it like growing up out that way?
Oh, I love my hometown. I love my
Yeah,
hometown. It's where my roots come from. But it's a little small town, growing little stores.
yes.
Simple life.
Simple.
Nothing big like the city. Country
Mm.
boy.
Country boy, real country boy.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, can I ask you a few questions? Like, tell your style of music. I know we know it's Southern Soul, but for
hmm
what? But what for you though? What you feel like your style of music is?
Um, I feel like I'm kind of contemporary because I'm not. My music is like it's not too much of the present and what's going on now, but it ain't too much of the past neither. See, I like to make my sound blend between the two, so I can pay homage to those that came before me, and
Hmm.
set a pace for the next generation, including
Oh,
me.
all right. Who was your influences coming up in?
Um, as a child, it was TK Soul, Johnny Taylor,
Hmm.
and Tyrone Davis basically, but Jill Jones, the one that really got me started doing blues. He's the reason that I switched over.
So you're a big Jada Jones
Yes, sir.
fan?
That's my.
Yeah.
He
But
is basically he is.
Yeah. Okay. So I know you getting married today.
Now I got married Tuesday. Today my wedding reception. I got married
Okay.
already.
Okay. That's what's up. Congratulations, man.
Thank you,
Congratulations. And you
thank
got an EP release today?
you. Yes, sir. New era of Southern Soul Blues.
How many songs on the EP?
5.
Five. Can you say some songs on there? Not single, but tell us about some songs on there you got.
Um, yeah, I know I got one on there. It's called "Me and Got It Bad." I'm not bashing nobody. I said that in the song. I ain't bashing nobody, but
Okay.
like it was basically an ode to my woman because I know men out here is married women out here that men still be trying to get at. So basically, it's a song telling me, hey, the woman don't want you gonna move on and show her husband, her man some respect by going on, stepping by your business. So there's one. I got another one on there called "Sweet Love," inspired by
Okay.
my fiance. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and I got two trail ride songs on there because I know people been want me to make more trail ride music. So I think them two people gonna really love them trail ride joints.
Okay. Okay. What was the moment you realized that this was your calling, doing the music?
It
Thank
would
you
have
for
to
the hearts.
it would have to be when I was homeless and I needed something to get me through. I needed something to give me hope because I ain't had no payoff. I was what 20, 22, 23. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and music
Hmm.
music was always part of my life, but I never just had that push to start writing my own music and release. So when I was homeless, some clicked and said, "Here, start doing it." And,
Yeah.
I started out with rap, listening to Rod Wave. He pushed me to start that, so I just needed
Okay.
something to, give me a goal, something to go towards.
So you was a rapper at first, you was
Mm,
saying, and then
mm.
you got into the. When did you realize that you could really sing?
Um, it had to be my 11th grade year in high school when I said, because I was always singing, but I wasn't singing on stage or whatnot. So
Okay.
my band director started a choir for us, and I got in, and something just that was it. I just said, okay, I got a voice. Then I joined the choir in college, and from
Mhm.
then on, I just it been singing.
So do you have on this EP any collabos with anybody?
Nah, no collabs, no collabs yet. I'm working towards it.
You broke toward is there anybody else your way that in your in the Delta that you feel like that you can work with that you should have a song with?
Yeah, my boy Eddie Blues. I mean, he was supposed to get on Backyard Barbecue with me, but some communication got mixed up or whatever. So, but yeah, Eddie Blues, Alan Main, the Doctor of Soul. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a couple
Okay.
down here that I've been talking to, trying to get something going. Keon the Gentleman, can't forget
Yes.
about him. Yeah,
Okay. So have you been doing a lot of shows? Have you been doing shows?
yeah. Since I started doing blues, I've been doing shows. I got a show coming up next weekend in Greenville, Mississippi, at the Blue Diamond.
Okay. And so doing Southern Soul, is it harder for y'all to get shows, or is it easier than it is with the rap?
I would I would say for me, maybe because of where I'm based at, it was easier for me with the blues
Uh-huh.
because of trail rides, the nightclubs, and little spots where grown people be at, but they want to
Yes.
hear blues. So
Yes.
it was kind of easy that it probably where I'm based at.
You ever any record labels have they tried to reach out to you anything? Have you sent any out to any of them?
Not no reach outs yet, but
No.
I've been getting some emails and sending my stuff out.
So you've been doing all this grinding yourself.
Yeah, it's me. Like everybody asks me, do I got a team? Nah, it's just me.
Yeah,
Only
that's what it is for me on my end. It's just me,
yeah.
and that's what I tell a lot of people. A lot of the artists that I come in contact with, most of them out here grinding on their own. So
Hmm.
I try to make a platform for everybody to come on to show, to showcase what's next, the rising stars. We have the
Hmm.
rising stars. Sometimes you don't need the big time names, the 803 freshes and stuff like that. When we when y'all get closer to us as an audience in the, like you said, the small clubs that want the blues
Mm-hmm.
instead of the big stages. That I noticed that out of a lot of y'all out here grinding on your own. Y'all get in your cars and travel. Y'all don't take planes like the
Nah.
R&B and the hip hop and everything like that.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, I seen you grind. I see your effort, man, and I can say, man, I'm very proud of you,
I really
man.
appreciate
As
it.
me being an older man, I don't know how old you is. I'm 52,
I'm
and
28.
okay, and see, that's what I mean. You being a younger man, and you got here trying to hustle the right way,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And how was it for you out there being homeless? Because I've been that way too. I was out in Salt Lake City one time as a young man. I was homeless there for a couple of months myself.
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
No,
how.
it was it was tough because I was sleeping in my car, but some nights my auntie let me stay at her house, then another nights my other auntie let me stay at their house. So as a young man, it was kind of tough because you have all these visions and ideas of where your life's supposed to be, and
Yes.
it ain't there, and you just so happen to be homeless. Man, it feel like you ain't got nothing to look forward to. But
Yes.
I'm lucky that I had a couple people in my life that to make me keep my head up and showed me that there was a way out of it for me.
Yes. So, what made you decide to use backyard barbecue as your single? Your.
Um, I don't know, cause at first I wasn't pushing that one.
Uh-huh.
I released my wedding song "Long Road" and I was pushing that kind of hard. But people was telling me, backyard barbecue, you really got something with that. You did something with that. So when as I was getting feedback, I was talking to my cousins trying to figure out, hey, I'm getting a lot of good feedback from this song. I need to get the family together,
Mm-hmm.
and shoot a video. And so the video just released today. So yeah.
All right, y'all remember the video backyard barbecue is released today on all platforms.
Mm-hmm.
The video is the video, y'all. Congratulations. So, who shot your video?
My cousin, his name Zay Tober. He a rapper, but
Okay.
he ain't big, but we trying to work with each other.
Yes. Yeah, that's you know what I kind of realized that a lot of Southern soul artists are using some rappers and everything. And I like that blend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I do like that blend and everything. So you say you got some trail ride songs. So what's your trail ride songs?
One's called Trail Ride Groove, and then the
Mm-hmm.
other one it's a dance called Trail Ride Slide.
Mm. So do you go to the trail rides out that way? Your
I
way?
I try to make it to some. I work and I work in the evening time, so
Okay.
it can be kind of hard to make it to everything. But when I do get it, I try to make it to some.
So how about family life? You got kids?
Not no kids. I got a stepdaughter, but no blood children.
No blood children, and you just got married, man. Like I said, congratulations. That's a blessing. And, women, they the backbone to us of really getting our stuff straight. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, I
You
hear
know,
that a
you
lot.
got that family structure. You gonna try to stay on that straight path. I know we're man. Sometimes we drift off or we drift back in. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It's just like that sometimes. But like I said, I appreciate you coming on my show, giving me the opportunity with you. Like I try to reach out to a lot of artists. And like Sonny Boy tells me, the internet is what helps a lot of the artists get out there. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, we hear songs, but a lot of people don't know the faces. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
We don't
that's
know the.
what a lot of people telling me about. I got to start putting an image to my music. So that's why
Yes,
I had to go and start working on some videos so people can see Southern Soul Damo behind the camera.
yes. That's what it's about, man. And like I said, man, I see you also be funny, man. I'm talking about the Southern. Anybody can say Southern Soul with that little comment.
Yeah. Now, I try to give them a little laugh on a little joke in here and there.
Yes, sir, man. And once again, that living in the Delta, man. I know it was kind of rough when y'all back in the day, but how's it is now for y'all living? Is the structure better, like getting better as a city living, or
Um,
still look
it
look?
it could be better in my
Hmm.
hometown. It could be a lot better. Like we can
Hmm.
come together more as a people. You know, we can do a lot more organizing events for children. You know, we got a lot of buildings that's not in use. It's a lot that we can do to,
Thank you,
you know,
Kathleen.
it's a lot to train to fast forward and move the progress of my hometown that we can do. So we can
Yep.
always grow and get better.
You know, and that comes with also that music that you're doing, man. To putting up events of your own. You know what I mean? Do your own
Mm-hmm.
events in the places, and you know what I mean, and doing things for the kids. I see you have a lot of kids in that backyard. The little clip that I
Mm-hmm.
did see, you had kids in there enjoying themselves. And
Mm-hmm.
everything. I see you got some dance moves too yourself. You gonna
Yeah,
come up with your own dance song?
I got two of them. I got one that I released a couple months ago called "Rock with Me." It got a dance. Then, like I said, the Trail Ride Slide got a dance. So I try
Mm-hmm.
to, you know, I got a little dance in my history. I used to do Michael Jackson. So,
See, I'm a Michael Jackson fan, for
yeah,
real, for real. So, what do
yeah.
you think about this? People that make up dances and they feel like like Janelle. They on Janelle, the white girl, about
Mm-hmm.
she didn't make up the dance, but pretty much she made it popular though.
Yeah.
What do you feel about people that say, hey, they don't give the credit to the lady that made up the dance? How do you feel? Can I ask you
Uh,
that?
you know, I don't really know too much about the person that made it, but I seen some people give her credit. Now maybe she's probably not receiving as the credit that she thinks she deserves. But you
Mm-hmm.
know, in the culture today, it's all about popularity
Yeah.
and who hot right now. And Janelle Chanel, whatever her name is, I don't too much know.
Yeah.
She made it hot.
Yeah, she made it hot. Plus, she played basketball too.
Okay,
Yeah, she played basketball for college. She's in the college. Yeah, she's in the
okay.
college. But she said she's still gonna keep out there trail riding and blazing.
Yeah, as she should. As she
Yes,
should.
sure. So, what time is your EP release party?
Tonight at 8 o'clock because
Hey,
we doing my reception and my listening party together. So
where you having it at?
it's in a town over from mine called Mound Bayou. We
Okay.
doing it at a place called the Recon. Everybody gonna be live on Facebook and everything. So
Okay, so y'all know to check him out tonight, man. You tag me in that, man. I sure
okay,
enough would love to see that. And if you ever got some clips or something you need me to edit for you on my way, because I do that here.
okay.
I'm trying to put something together so people can. It's like a Southern Soul Train, not
Mhm,
the Soul Train, the Southern Soul Train, where
mhm.
people, the audience can also ask the questions as y'all perform, and they can still dance, and we still have a party, but it's the Southern Soul Train. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm trying to put together for artists. I want to have something to where artists can come to perform and introduce themselves to people, and people get to know them.
Right, right. We
And that's
need
the
that.
thing. Yes, sir. That's the thing is that's what this platform is trying to do, trying to give people the visual side as well as the interview. But man, I know you got a busy day and everything,
Yeah.
and I just want to appreciate you coming on my platform once again.
I appreciate you for having me.
And anytime, and any releases, like I said, to anybody that you know, or even yourself, if you just feel like, hey, I need to get on Uncle T show, come on, baby, because I'm working my magic out here trying to get you out here to perform on some people stuff and trying to network y'all guys like
Mhm.
Sonny Boy and B Soul, the Big Chad Reed. I'm trying to connect them with you and Miss Tina Brown. They all do Southern Soul and they do, like I said, they got songs on there with Jeter Jones, Miss Cammy Cole. She's real cool and everything. And there's some people that you might want to reach out to that try to help you.
Okay.
And because I try to, like I say, I try to connect
Yeah.
everybody together. I don't try to. It's about networking and trying
Mm.
to bring it to
Right.
light for them, man. And I, like I said, once again, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because I know you got a long day. You got a
Yeah.
long day, baby, and I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
the time, sir.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for having me. Y'all go check out my EP. Make sure y'all come on Facebook Live, you know, and watch, listen to my listening party. And I told you, I keep rocking with your boy, Southern Soul Damo, because we ain't got nowhere to go but to the top.
Amen.
And
Amen.
for all you other artists, Southern Soul, rap, it don't matter. Keep going. Don't stop, because the minute you give up, you're gonna have a lot of regrets. So keep going. There's always somebody out there listening and watching.
Yes, sir. You stay blessed, my brother.
Will do. Appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you, my guy. You be good.
All right.
All right. So we had Southern Soul Damo, man. That a blessing. A man is a blessing. He's a true testimony of his story, man. And Uncle T really do appreciate that. Y'all keep staying tuned to the Uncle T show in support because we trying to get the next stars out. We trying to network with people and trying to get them out. And I hope that y- y'all go like and follow and subscribe to Southern Soul Damo. Like I said, he's a very cool dude. I reached out to him via the internet through the messenger, and he gave me a yes on the interview, and I do appreciate that. So to all y'all Southern Soul artists, y'all rap artists, and gospel rap artists, comedians, and gospel singers and R&B singers, y'all need to holler at Uncle T. Uncle T is trying to put on this show for all of y'all so people can see y'all faces as well as hear y'all songs. So this is that platform for it and try to network y'all together. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Veronica Strong. Thank you, Sabrina. Starnina, sorry about that. Nika, everybody that done tuned in. Uncle T show is out. Y'all tap into the Uncle T show, man. I got a lot of live performances from Good People Lounge. Good People Lounge brings a lot of artists through. So can we give it up also for Good People Lounge? Give it up for Mr. Damo Strong. Y'all go follow his song, his video, Backyard Barbecue, and y'all follow him tonight because he's streaming for his EP party. Uncle T is out, and I love y'all, baby. May God continue to bless y'all.